Josh Shaw.
Hey, Rob. Good morning.
Dude, good morning. You are no longer with us at GameSpot, unfortunately, but you are a Star Wars fan like myself.
Yeah?
And so I called you up, and we're going to watch the Rogue One trailer for the first time.
It's been a rough morning of not watching it.
Yeah.
So let's watch
do
it and see what it looks like.
Sounds good.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All audiences.
State your name for the record.
Jin Urso.
Forgery of imperial documents, possession of stolen property, aggravated assault, resisting arrest.
On your own from the age of 15. Reckless, aggressive, and undisciplined.
This is a rebellion, isn't it?
Oh, damn.
I rebel.
She's just a little punk.
We have a mission for you.
Wow.
A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know what it is and how to destroy it.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
What will you do when they catch you? What will you do if they break you? If you continue to fight? What will you become?
Oh, my God.
Dude. Okay, let's go back now, Josh, and take a look at this piece by piece. So, we have here...
I love, like, revisiting the themes and
Yeah.
making these dramatic versions of them.
So she's a prisoner.
Forgery of
Or she was, you know, she's a war criminal.
Hey, it's Trash Can Bot.
Yeah, there's a couple of these guys.
Gonk.
Gonk, gonk.
Like, my working theory is she kind of got arrested after maybe causing that trouble earlier.
15. Reckless, aggressive.
Okay, so let's pause it here. We've got a full throwback set here.
Totally.
We got Mon Mothma, who she wasn't in it till Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
This is the actress, and she was in Revenge of the Sith. And damn if she doesn't look exactly like the
Yeah.
one from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, almost uncanny.
Real cool job of matching that up. So, yeah, it's cool. We're seeing, it looks like this guy over on the left could be a rebel general.
Right, like an Akbar.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, this is early stages of the Rebel Alliance. They're just
Like, they're just a militia. They turn into, like, a government with leaders, but now it's, like, full military, except for Mon Mothma, it looks like. I swear that guy's got, like, Claritin close at hand.
So she's rocking like these batons.
I think it's just one.
One at the moment. It's like a nightstick, really.
Yeah.
Okay, and you pointed
All right.
this out, dude.
So, yeah, frame by frame,
Sorry, go for it. Bam.
this guy in the lower left, or girl, has what looks like a detonator and
Definitely.
blowing up some mines on the tank that we see later. You can...
Exactly right.
So, looks like, I mean, basically they set an ambush up.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this is maybe kind of a precursor to them all getting busted later on.
We have a mission for you.
So I would guarantee you she's held captive in this moment. She's looking out like a transport. Oh yeah, so fresh out of the factory.
It looks like 3D printed or something.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
They
What it
just
is,
made
how
that.
to destroy it.
So, yeah, I mean, some subtle changes to the Star Destroyers now.
Right, there's like a little bit of like a something on top of the deck.
Yeah, it's what's so cool about these movies is, like, they're, like, generational. Like, throughout the years, you see this ship change so many ways. There's bigger
Mhm.
ones. Obviously, in Force Awakens, there's a whole new class.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What it is.
So let's talk about this. You mentioned, and this is canon now, that this is this Death Star, the first Death Star, essentially was like outsourced to different planets or manufacturers, right?
Well, just the scale of anything like this would have to be built across. It would take like a huge effort. This was what the Emperor was like focused on. So yeah, in the book Tarkin, he was assigned to a remote moon secret project, which is coordinating the construction of the Death Star.
And were they doing that also in the process of hiding the full scale of the Death Star? Like, hey, you build the left side, and like as in no one really knew what exactly they're building. They're just building a piece.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, it was most people weren't aware of the full project. So that's why something like plans is so important. But I doubt it's like build the left side. It's like build some giant reactor.
Right. Sure.
But I mean, that gun looks like.
Is that clear?
Here, you build the gun.
Yeah. Okay. So this, you know what this reminded me of is like the first photo of this movie was that set photo.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was literally done in this hangar.
Yeah, I mean, it probably.
cast,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
Classic.
That little gang. You see,
Classic alarm.
you got Gonk in the
Gonk
background.
gonk. Walking around.
Charging things.
He's just a battery, right? He's a walking battery, is what those guys are.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. This guy, this is a cool scene, right? So we have this hologram in the back, which is very, very reminiscent to like the display in Return of the Jedi.
Okay, but let me float something by you. That doesn't look like the Death Star, though. It's like not symmetrical. It's not orderly. That looks like a planet. Like this could be in the Death Star, looking at a hologram of a planet or something.
That's a good point. I guess.
Because look at the frame of that window behind him in the floor. Like, this is an Imperial place. I mean, obviously, that's not Yavin or something. And, I mean, to me...
But what are these lines? I mean, these are also lines. Like, you see a lot of lines here. Planets don't have lines, do they?
I mean, yeah. Okay, I mean, so maybe it's...
You're on something. I mean, it's still not confirmed, right? But
right.
That's a good point.
It's not, like, definitely Death Star. So now this guy is... I mean, even though he's wearing white, he's got to be high-ranking Imperial.
Yeah.
He could be, like, from a different military arm. You know, Navy... Army, Marines, like maybe he's just a high-ranked admiral or something, as opposed to something else.
But this moment is real cool. It's a slow dolly in, and he's rocking a pistol. This is like, to me, it's implying, bring him to me so I can execute so and so. You know, like this is just death. So there's that tank that totally was one that blew up earlier, excuse me, with the kind of turrets on the side there.
Yeah, so that's kind of before they actually hit their plan. So that's an interesting character, the guy with the suit, but what can we do but speculate? I mean, to me, it kind of seems like he could have some limbs replaced by cybernetics, has kind of that look and feel to it, because it's such a bulky suit. It looks like it's more than armor, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one, I guess.
You do when they catch you.
So yeah, this...
You have this kind of Poe lookalike. So Poe's dad, it's canon that he fought in the Battle of Endor. Like, who knows when he started? Could be in this.
When they catch you.
So this is the robot on the left is played by Alan Tudyk, who is a very funny actor. He's done, he was in Serenity and Firefly. So I think we mentioned, like, you can expect some lighthearted lines from him as a character. Danny, I think, was the one who said so a lot of this was shot in London. This is like totally a subway, right?
Yeah, that's like, it looks like apparently people from London recognize it.
Yeah.
They just took down all the signs for the underground.
Right. All right, so you got some, like the Stormtrooper Clone War way, you got some camo on some of these outfits.
Yeah,
and
so
I
many
think
types of troopers.
Yeah, and so these guys are new, right? And I think they could even still be, maybe they're on that swamp planet in the end, or like kind of tropical area, like.
Yeah, I mean, they could be speeder bikes. All right, so this is awesome. There's a lot going on in the background as well. The foreground, obviously, we have a character who's very reminiscent of a like Japanese martial artist. In the background, we have a crashed black X-Wing. This has kind of been leaked before in set photos and stuff. Oh, look, on the right, it looks like kind of parachute-like.
Oh, dang.
Or
an overhang that it crashed into?
It could be that, too. It'd be cool if it was kind of like maybe he tried to slow his crash or something. So this character, can't wait to learn more about him.
This character is interesting, right? Like, he really does look like he's blind, walking out. Even there, I feel like, but I mean, granted, that's a freeze frame of something, but I think he's got some Cool power.
I'm so
Maybe.
glad they have the martial artist doing martial arts in this movie, as opposed to just running away from Rathtars.
Yeah, and you could say the same about the the hope of what the Knights of Ren could have been, and maybe we'll see that next episode 8. But yes, you got no Jedi, right? You got to replace Jedi with something, and it's these guys, these martial artists. It's great. Oh, this whole scene or sequence is so World War II Pacific Theater. 100%. I really think they went for that. Like beach landings and island hopping. Like, I really get that vibe. Like here, like this just reminds me of like a flamethrower in like Okinawa or something like that.
Yeah, and that guy's helmet too. It's like you can see it.
So this is like sunsetting. So this is the aftermath of like the AT-ATs we see later on, right?
Yeah, this is after the battle.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a big one. Definitely, you got Emperor's guards here. Emperor, in my opinion, is in the room. Right? He's in the room.
You don't think that's him with the robe?
I do, and I don't. I mean, I don't know, but I just have to say, like, why the hell is the Emperor kneeling? Why would he kneel? Who is he kneeling to? That guy kneels to no one.
So
himself in a mirror.
Seems like a back to tank, which is the healing fluid from Empire Strikes Back. So maybe the Emperor's in the tank, but I really, really doubt that. It could be a new character. Could be Snoke. Or, yeah, I mean, the Imperial Guards, they don't guard Vader. They don't guard anyone but the Emperor. So unless this is just something that's completely new, I think that's got to be the Emperor.
So who knows? This is I just thought that was interesting and alluding to something, like what is going on with this white.
Yeah.
Back to this, we're speculating, but
like it might. I wouldn't be surprised in the movie if it wasn't white. Like they just did that to
hide
it for the trailer.
Yeah, totally. We'll see.
Baby Snoke.
You can
Baby Snoke.
continue to fight.
Oh my God. So this dude's rumored to be like a weapons expert, right? Who knows? And he's part of the clan, the squad.
Yeah, packing a tank of fuel. Maybe that's a high-powered weapon or something.
I mean, it's a very, very much a red fit, so I would imagine they're all one the same.
If this is connected to the next shot, then they're basically running from this bunker.
I really think it is, because here you got all these dead dudes in the background. Last-ditch effort to survive because, oh my God, this shot is so good.
Tilt up, scale. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. So I really think they're one and the same. They are fleeing because they've just been cornered into a bunker. Either they die in the bunker or they die out here, right? Like here's this one on the right. Not my favorite is this one on the right. It's closing in. Like they are so surrounded.
Yeah, I'd love to see like an aerial shot where they're just in a circle around this bunker.
Ugh. This is the height of the Empire, right? Like they are just crushing everything at this point.
Yeah. And also it's like that they aren't really going to change anything in this movie. The Emperor's going to stay strong.
Right.
They're going to really mess with these guys too. But at the end of the day, the heroes get that one little floppy disk out.
Mm-hmm. Look at the vignette of the frame there too.
Yeah, that could be from just a really wide lens, but it's probably in post.
Such a World War II grit. That's this whole scene. It just reminds me, again, like of a Pacific Theater in World War II.
On Alderaan.
On Alderaan.
Yeah. So moving on forward.
Oh yeah, of course. Jesus.
With this one last shot.
Oh, I didn't realize these. I thought this was a dip to black, but the lights are turning on. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's cool. She's turning around. I wonder if she sees Vader.
Who she see? But no doubt, this is a Imperial TIE fighter uniform. I really think this is like the final stage in stealing the plans. Is sneaking in disguised as an Imperial fighter. They probably even hijacked a TIE fighter, right, and landed wherever they need to.
Yeah, in disguise, just like Han and Luke, disguised as stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, total callback. It's cool. This is exciting. This is a really good trailer. This moment here was awesome. Like, what are they gonna do? Anyways,
this is gonna be a good damn movie.
This is looking real good. We basically rambled through that whole breakdown
as we do.
But thanks for watching, and I think next trailer we'll probably have you come back in again.
Cool, that'd be fun.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one. Cool.
Let's watch it again.
Yeah, you want to watch it again?
Yeah.